welcome to the show. And for those in the back, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. And in this video, we're going to review Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 6, Episode 10. And oh yeah, your girl Mia is trying to get all the ladies back into their goddess energy, but we'll see how that goes. So let's get into it. Alright, so Episode 10 starts off with the last episode of the fight between Candace and Ashley. You know, where Candace was body and forehead shaming Ashley at Robin's birthday dinner. Man, she reckless. But then Candace apologizes to Ashley while simultaneously roasting her. And you know, how do you do that? Candace is good at that. But you know, your girl Ashley got some shots in herself about Candace's dry ass hair and her turban she was wearing. So I'd say they just about even right now. So Mia creates a goddess luncheon for all the ladies, and it's just a picnic in a park where all the ladies dress up like goddesses. And this was much needed because most of the time these women are all in their masculine energy and they need to bring it down a notch. And this was the perfect thing for that. So Karen takes her role as the official ambassador for Surrey County too seriously. Like, she goes as far as creating a tourism video for Surrey County, but all the footage is actually shot in Potomac, Maryland. How you do that? Like, where? And one might ask, what is Surrey County, Virginia known for? What's the attraction for Surrey County? Well, it was found out on the show that they're known for their organic food, but at the same time they're known for their ham, and apparently they're known for their peanuts that are still in the shells. So, as Karen says, they are known for their husk peanuts. Okay, moving right along, Giselle has a heart-to-heart with her daughters from a feminist standpoint, I guess. Okay, well, they asked if she'd ever get married again, and she said no. But I know if some dude she was messing with asked her to get married, she'd do it in a heartbeat. You know, who wants to be alone over 40 like that, with all that money supposedly? But anyway, she says she's trying to protect the girls from depending on a man for their happiness and finances, and I can dig it. You're a single mama, and you got all these girls. You don't want them to end up like you. So, good on her. And Candace and Chris have a lightweight argument about his feelings. You know, he feels that she thinks that he's not important and that she don't take him seriously, you know. But and it turns out that he does have a job. He teaches cooking classes. And I didn't know that paid that well to have a $1 million home, but hey, I guess he's doing better than everybody thought. However, we did find out that he ain't really paying for that house. Somebody else is, but I'll leave that for the next episode. But my thing is, his role as a manager is getting a little, like, he bit off a little more than he can chew, because he agreed to be her manager, but she need him for a lot more management stuff than he's willing to give. Like, he actually says he has a job, so I'm wondering, why did he want to be a manager? Was it a control thing? Or did he think they're going to save money by hiring him instead of hiring a manager? I don't know. We'll see. It don't make sense. But anyway, they end up making up in the end. They squashed whatever they had, and life is good in the Dillard residence. Okay, so now we get to the Osefo residence. That's Wendy and Eddie. And, you know, this episode 10 was filmed during the George Floyd trial. So it's weird seeing all the reactions to the trial and the Black Lives Matter stuff. Well, Wendy and Eddie, they have to make their boys feel safe in the world. And I think it's good seeing that, you know, this is the only like fully black intact family on the show. And they, you know, I got to give it up to them. They real good parents. So they, you know, they do their thing. They make the children, you know, feel good and give them hope, you know, that there's some good in this world and they don't have to worry. And Eddie goes on to give the kids some good advice about, you know, just treating people with respect, and hopefully they treat you back with respect. And as long as you do that, you should be okay. And now we're going to Ashley and Karen. So they meet up for a chat. And I love how free Ashley is to just breastfeed anywhere and everywhere. Like, she don't care. She's like free to tatas, especially if it's in public. She ain't got no hesitation. So kudos to her. She seems like a good mom. But she can't get Karen and Giselle to resolve their differences. And that was the main reason why I think they wanted to meet. Now over to your girl Robin. She goes to some counseling with a life coach. I think she's afraid of success. You know, she likes to vibrate low, so, you know, it wouldn't be such a big long fall if it doesn't work. So she just got to get her confidence back up. She may not be good at multitasking, I think. You know, she should focus on her success instead of all these other ladies and her fiance and all of that. Like, if she want to make it in this business world, that's what she need to focus on. Like, she got too much other outside stuff going on. Now we get to the goddess party, and it looks like a fake hippie wannabe. Nah, they looking pretty nice, you know. It is hippie-ish because, and that was to get them in their goddess energy to be nice, and, you know, just to make them a little more goddess-like for everybody in the party. So first thing I see is Karen trying to make it across the pond, and these bell bottoms that's dragging on the floor. I mean, her stuff is too long to pick up. But then Wendy shows up. She's looking nice. And then we got Escala showing up looking nice and regal in her traditional Habesha gown with the adornments. And it's funny that Mia says, is it called Habisha? And then we got Wendy, is it Habishi? I mean, they could have looked up how to say the word. I'm like, it's too much. But she's still looking like a queen out there. We got Ashley that comes in, and then Giselle walks in, and Wendy is out there side-eyeing, of course. In comes Candace with her wig. Well, she don't have her wig in. Maybe this is her real hair. And then we got Robin that shows up, and Candace talks about the video shoot. And everybody's invited except for Ashley, but Ashley ain't really pressed because, you know, she probably can't. Well, yeah. Anyway, she's good with that. And thoughts about this party? Well, Mia is kind of a hippie at heart. You know, she has a big heart, and underneath all that plastic. But everybody has to go around the table and say something nice about each person. This was the icebreaker, which was hard for everybody. So let's see, Giselle and Wendy, they kind of get into it a little bit about the remarks that Giselle made about her family and Williamsburg and all that. And but she could not say anything positive about Karen. That's Giselle. She couldn't say nothing positive about Karen. So Karen and Giselle kind of get into it. Candace jumps in on Giselle's side. I guess that's why she put Karen in that servants' quarters back in Williamsburg. But anyway, Karen and Giselle end up making up, and that was good. That was a good thing that came out of this goddess party. And that was pretty much it for this episode. So thanks again for listening, watching, and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate y'all listening to episode 10 of Real Housewives of the Potomac, season 6. And I will see you guys next week, no doubt.